I've always been interested in the idea of creating my own company. When I was around 13 or 14 at school, I was that kid who was selling sweets when he shouldn't have been in the playground. My name is Joe Binder, I'm 22 years old. I graduated from Cambridge just over a year ago. I now run a marketing company based in Camden. I was recently involved with the Young Entrepreneurship program, where I gave a speech to around 80 different people. Some of them were in Mexico, some of them were in different countries throughout Europe, some in Israel. The thing that I enjoyed during that speech is that we actually got to have live feedback from the kids around the world. So after I said one point, we had one person say, "This is great, but I mean, is there any money in marketing? Can you actually make a living through that?" Which some people thought was a rude question. I thought it was a perfectly valid question. I think it's easy to focus on hard skills which can be measured when applying for jobs and going for interviews, but the idea of soft skills, of being able to present, to communicate clearly, to interact well with people, to read their emotions, are just hugely invaluable. When starting a company, you need these skills because you're constantly going to be interacting with different people. For example, I don't think you can teach somebody to be an entrepreneur and to want to take more risks. However, I do think that you can show somebody what is possible within the context and within the resources that they have. I think the World Ort's Young Entrepreneurship program does just that. The idea of a business plan kind of just scared me before I even knew what I was doing, before I could refine the idea. So having to get that all on one page was just quite difficult for me. And if I had somebody telling me exactly how to do that before I started, that would have been really helpful. That's one thing I like about the program, in that it walks the students through these key steps that you need for the majority of businesses. Gives them the tools they need to actually be able to complete these on their own, whether that's now for the program or in a year's time or 5 years' time when they want to start their own company. If they do, let's hope so. My advice to all of the students taking part in this ORT program, I would say the main thing to do is just start. Because it's scary to start and you think things will go wrong and you want everything to be perfect. But the reality is everything will go wrong, nothing will be perfect, and you'll learn from that. But that's the only way you're going to actually advance and move forward. Guys, good luck. You've got to absolutely smash it. Do not hold back. This is your one chance to learn as much as you can with tried and tested people in the room, and just go for it. So no one's telling you not to do this. You don't need to ask anyone for permission. You just need to give it all and absolutely smash it. Good luck. Bye.